Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Michael B. I hope you are doing great today. If you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe and or leave a comment. And while we're at it, smash that like button and the notification bell too. I will surely bring you more videos on simulation, survival and strategy games every week. If you've been here before, welcome back!
Hello, welcome back to another episode here in Factorio. Welcome back to a little wrapping up this series. Let me just take you through and let me explain you why we are wrapping this up. First and foremost, I've been playing 48 hours now on this session here, and we have launched 52 rockets. Personal record, that's awesome. Everything is ticking along nice and easy. We got no real major demands. We are not in minus anywhere, so that is all pretty good. And we are having a little mall running over here. Could still use a lot of speed modules and whatnot, so we don't have any left in here, and we still have a demand of 37, I think. Another rocket. So why are we wrapping this up? Well, first and foremost, the issue with the concrete here, where it's just been placing out wherever it wants to, it keeps going on and on and on and on, and I kinda got the little know-how of what's going on. If you're looking here at the coverage of the roboport, it's covering where the roboport is, and then it placed down concrete. So it hasn't begun out here yet, but trust me, it will sooner or later. It's really strange, but every time I put a roboport down, it starts building concrete around it, and then it expands, and then when everything is covered, well, then it gets to a hold. It's very strange, so I might need to uninstall and install this game again. That was the first thing. The second thing is that the Satisfactory has just been released update 3, so I need to dive into that as well. And I'm not gonna leave this Factorio. No, we're gonna play that on the side, and we're gonna return to this many times in the future to come. Because look at this, I've been playing around with the trains, and we also got some kind of a bulk rail unloader, and it holds insane amount of ores or stuff in here. Look at this. So I'm gonna play around with that. And there's nothing in here because I'm just in the process of setting up all of the extraction of the ores and setting up the train station, and there's some oil down here, and there's a train here, it's just waiting. I think it's full, so I'm just playing around with this right now. And here we got some bulk rate loader, so this is loading all the look at this, it's insane. It's loading in the ores, and over here we got the unloader. It's also a loader, and it holds insane amount of ore, right? And it comes in here, and then I just put down some chests, so I'll leave it to the robots to transfer it into the smelting site that they're gonna build. I think I'm gonna build it over here. Might possibly consider to building a big smelting area here, but all that to come in the future. And look at the insane ramming speed I'm running around with here, huh? I finally got the Mark III armor, and if we're gonna take a look in here, look at this. We got on us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 roboports that can hold 25, is it? 25 robots each? Or is it 50? Yeah, 25. And got a little extra over here, so at all times I have 300 construction robots on me. I got 5 exoskeletons, got 6 personal lasers, and a lot of backup batteries, and 3 portable fusion reactors, got a little portable solar lights, some energy shields, and even more energy shield here. So we are almost invincible. So we can go try to find some biters, and I'll show you how awesome this is. Look at this, just gonna run in. Geronimo! Ha 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 ha! Die! Yeah, there we go. That took care of those. So if we're just gonna look at the map here, and we got all the good trains going here. Got some iron ores, copper ores, stone, more iron, more copper, even more copper again. Got some coal, not too bothered about that one. and up here as well, copper. So we need to expand a lot, and I need to, just plunk down on these squares just to make them real compact with beacons and speed modules. And I've been playing around a little with the setup here. It's lacking, what are you lacking? You are lacking iron, I think. Yeah, oh, I can't click on it here. I think I made a iron smelter over here, possibly even steel. But yeah, you see there's not coming enough stuff in, so it's pretty idle right now. But it's pretty powerful, this one. It produces with plus 270%. I think I built some of it last time, and I tried to build some setup here and there, and just try things out right now, because the rockets are launching just in a reasonable pace right now, at least as fast as I never tried before. So that's pretty awesome. What else? Come into the stage where we're gonna play around with the trains, and also gonna do some network. And I think one of the plans is that I would like to look at this. I can outrun my robots again. I would like to start this build all over again with SQ25, and somewhere else on the map, just away from this. And then once we have completed the second factory somewhere, a second square site, then rip it all up, and maybe start again. And not really sure about that, because well, the issue with the concrete thing here is pretty annoying. But yeah, I can survive. So that's one thing. I think the third thing is that research. We have researched everything we can. All that's left is the infinite, so we can just keep going. And yeah, I'd put everything on hold. We only have this left, the shielded singularity equipment, and that's from a mod, and that costs 10,000 flasks of everything, all of the signs, even the white signs. The purple signs backed up, yellow backed up, blue backed up, military signs backed up. Where is it? Ah, you. Oh yeah, it's in here. Red and green, of course, all backed up, and yep, everything is on a standstill. That's pretty awesome. Power, we got enough. We got a good satisfaction, and still a little production, so that's all fine. So what I wanted, the second square, or version 2, or call it what you want. Yeah, look at this. It's really strange. Everything we have stones is down here. It's still it's moving it out slightly, just creeping along here. I tried to do this kind of a setup here. Some of the squares I want to play around with next time. The idea is, yeah, well, let's take a look at this one. It's more, it's a little better. Yeah, something like this, because then we got max coverage, and everything should be covered in here. And then when you put the next square to it, it should be overlapping 100%, and you can plunk down factories down here. Just let's just take one, shove it all the way up in the corner. It's something like what should we do, like this, right? And then we got some inserters. I'm just gonna plunk something down. It doesn't matter, because just for showing you how I would like to do this. Something like this, and well, not quite, because we still need room for beacons. Let's do it like this. Start with the beacons then. I have some beacons, yeah. So surrounded the whole thing with beacons. Thing like this. I think just playing around with it now. Nope, not you. Like that, and little extra space. And you're rushing in to bring me what? Stones? Hmm? Oh, from up there. Okay, just what are you doing? And in and out, and then we got a requester chest, and then we got a provider chest, and then you can just plunk whatever we want in here and just let that go. And so we do that for everything we want. and then just plunk a lot of factories down and just fill this square up with factories. And I know this is not the best setup, but this is just for showcasing you just very quickly what I've been thinking of doing. And now there's some blueprints out there that gives you an optimized setup for how you can max everything out with production modules and speed modules and all the good stuff. So that's an approach I would like to try, and just make 25 squares of this and see how things will move along. And what is going to be in here, I'm not sure, but I have left this gap open, so if we should play around with some kind of infrastructure like trains, could go just right in here and just up and down, just make room for that. And just gonna play around with it a lot, and yeah, something like that, because a setup like this can also be used in early game. We can just remove all the roboports and just plunk down normal power poles, and just upgrade it as we go along the game progresses, and we're gonna research a lot of stuff, so that could be also an approach. And yeah, even with belts, if putting up a mine site here, and then can let belts run in here, setting up a smelter line. And I think this is much more flexible than what I've been doing up here, I think. But the idea is that should be version 2. So it may require more than 25 squares, but looking in here, I mean, we got a factory set up. Oh, we got the factory set up with the aim for what was it, 60 signs per minute. And I know that's not a lot, but that was the start, and I thought, well, 25 squares should do it. And well, I don't think we used even 2/3. I mean, if we cramp it down, then it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish, 9-ish squares. Let's just say 9. So that's only 2/3 of the squares we've been used to the full extent. And when we go in late game, you know, you can get the same for less. Get the electric furnaces, and it produces a much more than, for example, a stone furnace, and you don't need to have a lot of stuff going. So yeah, that's one of the ideas. So maybe we could ramp it up to be a mega factory by using these squares. And it looks pretty neat from the outer space, so to speak. But yeah, I'm gonna try this setup, and if it works, version 2, then we're gonna go total vanilla, and we're gonna prepare for the final release in September. And I'm gonna practice a lot on a speed run, because I would like to get the achievement that I can send the first rocket off within, what is it, 7-8 hours. I think that's the achievement for that. And I know I'll never be able to, well, never say never, but it requires so much practice to get, I don't know, close to the world record that is, what is it, 3 hours, 2 hours even, on any percentage. That would be so amazing, but I've seen some YouTubers out there playing that, and I don't know, he's just plunking down conveyor belts with insane speed. It's just like getting stressed just to look at it, and just imagine playing it. It's just, wow, you're awesome, dude. So yeah, that's how things is looking right now. And I know this is gonna be a very short episode, and there's not much more that I would really like to dive into right now. We could ramp up the production, of course, of the of our speed modules, but yeah, we can do that actually, if I can even remember where it is now. Yeah, here it is. We can double it actually. Just take a copy of it and then just plunk it down. How many are there? 27. Well, these are actually doing fine. So we got 27 there, we got 104 there. Yeah, that should do. So maybe we're gonna take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we're gonna do a copy and just make all of them into speed modules over here, or maybe over here, because we have a lot of green and red circuits coming in, and I think they should be able to keep up. Well, it doesn't really matter. We can just take a copy and then throw down some requested chests. Should be no worries. Okay, just let me just do that. So we're gonna take a copy of this, and why are you like you're having 2 inputs? Oh yeah, I know why. Okay, never mind. So let's just plunk it down here. Is there room for it? Something like. And let's just check it. Here comes the belt, and oh, we're missing one. Yes, no, we're not, because this is gonna make speed modules 1, and you're gonna put it in there, and then you're gonna take the speed module 1 and plug it in here, which requires red circuits and processing units. Just say what is there. Requested 100 of each. That's fine. You're gonna take this level 2, put it in there, and then you're asking for red and blue. That's fine. Why? That's the output. Yeah. So it should be fine. Alright. And we can just run a belt and do something like this. Go. And another rocket. Jeez, it was really Speedy Gonzales now. It's because we have no research going on. So, well, that was 2 rockets in what? 10 minutes? Wow. Ramming speed, that is. Never experienced this fast before. That's pretty awesome. And I don't know, there's also something special about starting all over, even though the beginning can be quite tedious. Just I have to get some stones, get some coal, get some stone furnace up and running. I have to take care of this. I have to build power poles of trees and wood and chop it all down. Yeah, I know. Kind of like it. Oh, this just goes too fast. Insanely fast. There we go. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. That'll be fine. And we got more belts like that. Right. And gonna plunk down. Stack inserters. Putting it this way. Nope, not like that. That way. And that way. So we're gonna have red. Yeah, doesn't matter if it's red or green on the other. And just request a chest. One there. And one there. And well, we're requesting how many? Yeah. Do you need 5 of each? So we need at least 40 when it's running on the max. So let's go for, I don't know, 500. Why not? Go with 500. And we need some green. 500. Can we? And yeah, we can. Actually, I'm discovering new things all the time. There we go. 500 of those. And 500 of reds. Excellent. So they're gonna bring it as soon as possible. Do we have any on the way? Delivers. Yep. Well, if I requested 500, you're gonna bring me 665. That seems a little weird. And you requested 500, and you're delivering 3311. There we go. That was 500. Wow, that's insanely fast. And why are you? Oh, maybe one more should do the trick. There we go. Right, gonna fill you up like that. Perfect. And we need some power. Maybe we can use the substations here. Do we have room for it? No, we do not. Oh, actually, got in there. Yeah, well, that could do. Not one down. something like 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Perfect. That should ramp up the production of speed modules sooner or later. Pretty awesome. We can... Do we have any available right now? We only have 11. Yeah, so we could add in some few beacons, but I would rather have speed modules produced first, because else the beacons is just hanging around and using power. I mean, we don't have any power issues, but I mean, we can easily get issues with that. So that's awesome. And how does it look? Too much space? Ah, now it's starting to have a little extra, huh? Because we just plunked all these down. Yeah, now it begins. It's good to see some demands. Finally. Now we just have to locate the production of the blue. We got some there. And I think I tried to build up a little more. Yeah, we got a little test set up here. I just want to try out to see how cramped could we make it. We got some beacons taking care of the production of copper cables, and this line here is just maxed out. So I'm not sure how many we produce. 1 each 10 second. Yeah. I mean, we could beef it up with some speed modules, something like that. Should be able to keep up. Now goes a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds. Yeah, now we're lacking green circuits. We could beef that up with a little beacon, like here and there, like that. Could do, and maybe add on little speed modules like that. Would that help? I think so. Plus 50%. Yeah, it's not much, so we could just move this around a little as well. Can we do that? Yeah, actually we can. Nope, because there's a pipe in the way. Ah, okay, well. So, I mean, the rest of the, if I should continue the episodes here, it will be just a matter of just trying to maximize everything and getting the things up running and looking into how we can improve the build and the setup and things like that. So, not that interesting to look at, but still. Yeah, now we're producing a little faster. Noticeable? Is it even noticeable? Nah. We need to ramp it up. We need a whole line of this just covered somewhere. And what about you? You're 100 of 100, so we could even ramp you up with no issues. That should be fine. Oh yeah, another thing. I thought I deinstalled that mod, but that could also have something to do with the issues that I'm having. Let's see if I can find it up here. I think it was all the way up here. It was really interesting. Yep, there it is. Just looking around the map, just trying to explore. Just yellow. What's yellow? What's that? It's sulfur. Huh? Where did that come from? I got sulfur up here. It's the CNC sulfur mod. I didn't install that. Apparently I did. Not intentionally, but yeah, we can mine sulfur. Just, well, why not? So that's why we're getting our sulfur, sulfuric acid. That's pretty cool. So that should be enough. And just play it around with a directly in feed when the train comes by. Then I think I add some tanks, storage tanks down here. I don't know the setup for this, but it would be something like this. and then I just have to move this up so there's room for the underground pipes, and just make a lot of storages here. I don't think I can plunk down 2, can I? No, so maybe I need to rearrange the train tracks or something. But I'm gonna play around with that. Oh yeah, and then down here, a little wood burner setup. This is the burner inserter that uses fuel, wood as fuel. So I just set up a little, it's going around and round and round and round and round and round all the way up, and then over here. So just using all of the wood we have. It's been going on quite some time now, so we are almost, I say almost, but we're almost out of wood, because I don't see anything being delivered anymore. I requested 50,000, that was about what we had, and well, it doesn't really seem to be filled up anymore, so we're almost through all the wood. That's that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's one way to get rid of the wood, where we don't have a bio industry. So there was also a mod I would like to play around with, the bio industry mods, and maybe even Bob and Angel's mods as well, but I think I need to dive into the vanilla and beat the game that way first before we're gonna play around with even more mods. I had my share of mods right now. I would like to have a victory in this game, just pure vanilla. The factory must grow, right? You will never finish. This is the game you can't complete. Can't finish this game. You can beat it, you can have a victory, you can send a rocket off, but there will always be room for optimization, process improvement, building bigger and bigger factory, and yeah. You're 100 of 100, yeah. So yeah, and actually I think I got 10,000 express transport belts. I never had 10,000 of the blue belts before. Just gonna take a copy of this, and that's gonna be some of the last things that we're gonna do. Nope, not like that. We need both. No, stop it. Need both sides. Copy. Need this one as well. From here to there, all the way down. Everything. The pipes, no roboports. We could take some. No, let's just do it like this. Run up here, and then we can just plug it down here, like so, like this. There's some power poles in the way. Of course, there is. Do it like this, because then I know there's a hole in the belts. If missing something else. Do it, yeah. Actually, yeah, I know. Ah, look at the speed of this, huh? And the robots are charging up so fast, look at this. And I'm just gonna wait a little until they get some new power. Play around with this. You can go, and you... I didn't really need that, did I? No, I didn't. I'm gonna grab it from down here. Almost next door. It's only here, right? Go. So a little pipe, underground pipe. We got a few. Yep. There and there. There. And there. There and there. And then we just have the normal pipe going in there, going in there. That should do it. And we just wait for some iron plates and some iron plates and some copper plates and some copper plates. Well, we got some. Shall we help it along? A little. And the third rocket for this recording. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Should get you started. And we got some. We're fresh out of speed modules. Well, they already delivered 2 here, and we need 2 here. That was pretty fast. They're coming in quite alright. Do we have anything lying around? Nope. But they're producing fast. Here they come. Here comes the hordes. Yeah, that's pretty alright. So it's just a matter of ramping up the production ever so slightly and just making sure that when these high numbers starts to decrease too much, then we just have to build in or just increase the production. 322, 371, 64, so this is pretty alright. That's increasing. The copper plates is decreasing ever so slightly, so we might need to look into that. And yeah, let's follow that, get it going. It's pretty awesome. And what are you waiting for? You're waiting for green circuits. You're not producing fast enough? No? Oh yeah, well that might be the reason why, right? Yeah, we just do it like this, then I remember. Yeah, sure. There we go. Yeah, much better. Thought there was something missing. It wasn't green enough. We can even make one more. Don't have any power. Let's make one more, shall we? Paste you in right there. And we can do it like this. That. At the building speed. Move you all the way up here. And yeah, I'm gonna keep you. Put you directly like that, and then we're gonna go underground with you. We yeah, we should be able to. Should be able to. Ah, just about not. Well, now we can. Ah, gotcha. Ah, we can. Well, actually. Nope, that won't work. Ah, come on. Hang on. I'm gonna do something like this. There we go. Do it like... Yes, we can. Of course we can. Yep, there we go. And can we do it something like... just... make it run like that. Yeah, should be fine, right? Should be fine. Alright, so we got you, we got flow. How much the flow? Yeah, it's okay, 100. We don't need a pump. Don't need a pump right now. So, we got plastic coming in. And what we got up here? Got the copper. Iron is coming in pretty fast. That's alright. Take a little time to get it up to speed. Yep. You're running, producing right now. Good. And yeah, how are you? You are keeping up. Keeping up fine. Green's gonna start to produce. So what are we lacking? We're lacking copper. It's not coming in fast enough. Yeah. Are we getting issues with the copper influx? So that makes sense. That'll be fine. That's something we need to work on. We are using a lot of copper, right? So I just think it's just a matter of time before the robot catches up. How many robots do we have? We have 21,000 logistics robots and we got 16,000 construction robots for this little setup here. So that should be okay. Yeah. And the speed modules are almost in. That's awesome. Now we're going somewhere. Having output and starting slowly. Starting slowly. Yeah, it's gonna be okay sooner or later. So, and you got Yeah, you are working up tickety fine, tickety boo, but you got no input. What am I requesting here? Yeah, copper ore. Yes, exactly. So that should come from over here, and I haven't set this up yet, so that makes sense. So we need to include this, ramp that up. So that's one of the things we can do. And yeah, look at them. Here they come. Look at the hordes. Wow, look at this. I want to watch this. Looks amazing. Yeah, ran out of power. It's like, hey, it's New Year's Eve. We might too want to set up a few more roboports. Hey, where you going? Yeah, this might require a few more roboports. So that's also something to take in consideration. No, that's not. Something like this. Yep. And then of course you need power. Substations. I'm just playing around with this now. Just to make it much more efficient, much more pretty. Look at this. Now we're gonna get some copper ore, right? Yep. Now we got a few more roboports. And yeah, this should bring it down here. So this now is gonna activate, and once you're filled up, then gonna deliver the plates over here, and yeah, it's all good. Just imagine when we get the trains up going. Insane. I could watch this all day. But I think that will be this episode right now. And well, while I've been recording, we have launched 3 rockets. It is, yep. And I should think the next one is just about to be sent off. Let's go down to see how are you doing down here. What are you saying? Oh, okay, 55%. And of course, rocket control units. Always the rocket control units, isn't it? And what are you lacking? The processing units. Yeah, we just ramped that up, so that was why we are having a great demand on that. Yep, you're still in that little negative here. It's keeping quite up. Well, maybe not. It's fluctuating a lot. But that was it for now. Thank you very much for watching this series, and thank you for watching this episode. We are gonna come back to this in the near future, and as I said, either this setup where I'm gonna try to build up the version 2 down here, the version 2 Square 25, hopefully improved and better, and either on a new game, a new map, new setup, or look at this now. Now they're going crazy with the concrete again, either with this setup here, we're gonna start all over again, or we're gonna continue just improving, and building up bigger and bigger. But thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and keep cool. Bye.